Well, hey, you're here. You've made it. Hurrah! And where is here, you may ask? This is, of course, the MindGriller Server. And I'm Gravity, and this is Cow. And where are we on the MindGriller Server, you may also ask? That's a good question. What the freaking Kelly Mandels drama is going on here? I often feel like it is my obligation to warn the gentlest of viewers of this channel of the overreaching power moves of the powerful and privileged. But I fear, due in part to feedback from someone near and dear to my heart, who I will not name. Hey Cow, your rawhide appears extra curly. I assume this is due to the oppressive humidity of our current location in this ocean cabin, located here on the ocean floor, which evidently is home away from home / offer / atelier of this guy, who definitely is not a proxy for the powers that be, which I am told shadow engaged creators who want to be known as builders, but who, build the things which they build, which we all have seen, and which, if I may acknowledge the times in which we are currently living at this very moment, saying something / anything enough times is manifestly manifestational unless you are speaking to those who can see with their own eyes, think for their own selves, and resist with their own sense of truth. Anywho, now we don't have time for such ridiculosity and ultimately dangerous seriousness. No, and nay. And that is because this is the moment wherein I am obliged to thank the kind people at Reeve's Cookie Cutter Clumps, who will back me up on my assertion of shamelessness and a hubris-free existence, and who have reviewed this episode in its entirety, and who have proposed changes, additions, and modifications to suit their, unbeknownst to you plural, the casual list of viewers of this channel, Reeve's Cookie Cutter Clumps. Reeve's Cookie Cutter Clumps, the only thing underhanded about us is our ingredients. Now, what is here above that creepy hidden in-between floor crawl space? Now, this guy and his bodyguard. Perhaps this guy is the head of development for that other version of Minecraft, which is the word and a version we neither speak of nor acknowledge on this channel. And no, and a nay. Now that I'm thinking about it, perhaps the most meaningful forms of existence on the server, as in life, are the most morally ambiguous, or not. Now, who's to say? Now, in between edits, I noticed an addition to Cow's YouTube homepage. It is a bit unbelievable, and spoilers lay strewn here and there like celebrities jostling for gondolas at an unmentionable wedding in a periodically submerged Italian city. Are you excited? I'm excited. Now, Cow, cover your ears. Momentarily, I am going to head outside as to, insofar as and nevermore, to avoid spoilers and rabid speculation. Waddler style, mind you. Now, there is something afoot, which was previously spoiled by Mojang in images of hint-engorged real-world trips to actual strip mines.
One therapeutic phlebotomy later.
And films of Agnes in an orange helmet, which were meant to tease the impending addition of more copper items to Minecraft. Namely, copper tools, like copper hose and shovels, and copper armor items like copper boots, and the afore-hinted at Agnes in a proxy copper helmet, which turn out in each instance, in-game mind you, to be better than stone, else better than leather, but worse than iron equivalents, which leads me to merely propose a current state of assessment as a dubious assertion, and said proposal, such that it is this what Minecrafters have been clamoring for? First aid tools and armor? Oh. I, and perhaps Cow, am/are perplexed by this stance. Unless I bury the lead, the mob vote loser, previously known as the Copper Golem, is introduced with copper versions of chests. So there's that. Now, you'll have to excuse me. I'm going to have to take this call. It might be very, very, very important. Sometimes I think to myself, how many times is a phone allowed to ring before it becomes a Bergdorf Goodman changing room style non-consensual form-up? Because this is YouTube, mind you, I will say intrusion. Hello, GravityFiller's residence. GravityFiller speaking. No, I'm not mad that you called. The gym. Of course you are. What? Oh, my last episode. Well, I'm flattered. Biceps day. I wouldn't say a hairline is an identifying trait. Book title, comedy tour title, opening joke title. The epicenter of controversy? Nah, well, there was that live slur on live television, even in the context of quoting a live joke angle. Yeah, well, a morning television first. On your tombstone. Yeah, well. Removed from their official channels, I would say. There was that. Who? I don't know her. I still don't know her, and I'm sticking to that story. Like Katy Perry face down in the driveway of that nunnery. What? No, yeah, well. Life model with rubber chicken. Yes, well, I've seen it. And Cow and I wish we hadn't. If I may say, perhaps certain mustaches are only suited to monstrous dictators and shoulder-high finger-snapping comedians. Promote your book? Yeah, well, no, I gotta go now. Okay, goodbye. Now, the most observant viewers of this channel will have noticed, and that means both of you, that the MindGriller server is mostly void of chests. Chests have been proven to produce more lag than barrels, both in that they produce client-side lag, where chests cause significant frame drops when large numbers are present due to their rendering and animation, especially when in view, which is a behavior not found with barrels. Run away, run away! These freaking wardens always trying to blind us all. Now, come to think of it, he must be why there was so little drowns and so few fish near his underwater pyramid. The most attentive viewers of this episode, and that means both of you likely were first to notice such a dangerous state of affairs. Now, before I dip into this bed, which I just noticed, mind you, let me just for a moment conclude our topic du jour. I will so do with a statement which is meant to follow my first point about client-side lag produced by chests. Are you ready? I would have followed the first portion had it not been for our close encounter with that freaking warden with server-side lag, wherein chests are regularly ticked by the server, while barrels are not. Now, the benefit of the demoed copper chest is, however, that copper golems nearby will take items out of the copper chest and place them in a wooden chest. And so, are we to surmise that Mojang is intent on promoting the proliferation of chests? Or is golem interaction with barrels a behavior yet to come? Who's to say? Now that is, that. Upon first glimpse, the copper golem seems a bit over-animated, and the spooky yellow eyes have definitely thwarted any semblance of cuteness. But I tend to feel like Mojang has, on occasion, said to we, members of the Minecraft base, such that we may be, hey, look here, here's a gift we, meaning Mojang, have been working on, and we, meaning us, ungratefully say, yucky pooey stinky, it is neither what we individually want nor expect, nor find useful, nor think you should be working on. Oh, and what took you so long? And where is the end update? And the fourth dimension update? And the glimpse? The glare? The glimmer? The glint? It doesn't matter because I don't want to be forced into a game of hide and seek for useless bric-a-brac inventory clogger throwaway items. Level 1 iron enchanted pickaxes, anyone? Well, let us not prejudge the usefulness and all-important ultimate cuteness of proposed and incomplete features, mind you. All will be laid there in due course of time. Well, now, speaking of time, which I just was, I seem to remember that I have not set my spawn in quite some time, and I suspect by this guy's behavior that he intends upon getting into bed. But the barrels and the brew stand/candles on either side, along with the fence positioned directly above, are preventing him from actually getting into bed. So, with that being said, I will say to an absent, but not from my heart and mind, mind you, Cow. Hey, Cow, sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Well, hey, good morning! Do you ever have dreams that you cannot remember? I have them all the time. Even when I was young, I didn't remember my dreams. I don't know why that is. Now I feel at a bit of a loss. We, and by that I mean you and I, haven't seen much of Cow as of late. And I am anxious. Well, more than normal, mind you, to return to his warm and self-righteously haughty silent presence. He does have a certain way about him. And a tendency to waft odors without warning in one's direction. Speaking of which, and by that, I am referring to wafting undesirable, deadly sonic booms in one's direction. I am quite curious as to why, oh why, one would want to keep a warden as a pet. And how, oh how, does one go about name tagging them? Now I do have some wheat left over that I'm going to give Cow as a honey I'm home present. The most faithful viewers of this channel will know, and that means both of you, that Cow loves wheat. What the plastic lawn flamingo is going on here? Now, between you, me, and this guy who sleeps with a book on his head, this is not what I signed up for. Cow, does this mean unbeknownst to me personally that we, meaning you, me, and this guy, have been in a polyamorous Minecraft relationship? Am I getting the hiccups? Cow, are you getting the feeling that the most attentive viewers of this channel, and that means both of them, are casting their very eyes of judgment upon us? And by yes, I mean you. And in said casting, the role of Mrs. Robinson will in fact be played by a certain brown bovine entity with the libido of a 50-year-old minx. No. With that being said, and due to Cow's apparent creepy attraction to older men, a predilection to it, I am wholly stunned, I tell you, since I, as the most observant viewers of this channel, will have noted, and no such thing. Sadly, it's time for us to say our goodbyes. Goodbye, so long, see you later. Totes